good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to our fix and hold property tour. Hopefully, you can see my screen. Hey, my name is Keith Jones, and my co-host, the one who put this all together, Scott Buckles. Scott is kind of busy right now, but we got his back. But if it wasn't for him to put this all together, oh my goodness, I'm just so appreciative. Matter of fact, I'm so appreciative. Let me just make sure that y'all can hear me and see me. If you don't mind putting in the chat where you're coming from, I know some folks already did that, but as more people start to come in, put in there where you're coming from. We'd love to know where people are coming from. And at the same time, you get to ask questions of today because the way Scott put this together, we'd love to talk about real estate investing. So if that's not what you're here for, then you may be in the wrong room. But we're going to talk about real estate investing. Not only are we going to talk about it, but we're also going to talk about people doing action right now. Not what they used to do, but they're in action right now. They learn and they implement what they learn. And so if you want to be around people who are implementing and who are doing things, you definitely want you in the right place and in the right spot. So I'm not going to take up too much time because this one is so special. This power couple, they have a strategy in how they do things, and it's just a privilege and honor that they actually taking time out of their busy day because, like I said, they're in action. They are actually busy doing stuff, and they pause just for us to be able to show us not just a strategy, but a couple of strategies and how they was able to put things together and how they was able to, what we say, jump over hurdles that most people would say that will hold them back. And I'm just really appreciative to call them my friends. So we have Ariel, Maricela. You know, I am so glad that you're here. Matter of fact, if you don't mind coming off mute, I'm gonna go ahead and really want you to come out and kind of talk about who you are. I know you because you up in the Northern Virginia area. We get to hang out, and that's what I like about our community, real people working together. But if you don't mind coming out and kind of share with everybody today who you are, at the same time, um, what made you really want to get into real estate investing? Because there's some folks who are on the fence today, like, you know what, should I do this thing called real estate investing or not? But we love to share stories so that way people can get a glimpse of, you know what, maybe I do want to do this. So if you don't mind coming off mute, I'm not sure who's going to speak first, but um, we can work this in a way that is comfortable. We're just having a conversation. So who wants to come out and kind of introduce yourself and to everybody? Make sure you come off mute though.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. I can hear you.
Hey guys, how are you?
How are you, everybody?
My name is Maricela. If you nobody, I'm from Puerto Rico. We're from Puerto Rico, but live in Winchester, Virginia. And my husband?
Ariel Latimer. Good morning, everybody.
Well, we're here to show you and what is all what
Our
do
experience.
what experience and show the project we have right now. And well, I'm working. I'm dental assistant. I'm still working, but this is like the investment is
Part-time. Part-time.
like a part time, but I want the transition to my full time,
Correct.
and this is the goal. And my husband,
An electrician. We're working for continue to grow up the investment for complete the goal is full time in investment properties. We can show you right now what's going on with this unit. The three, this building is 3 units, 2 bedroom, 1 bath in each floor. Um, um,
and
we explain right now what's going on.
yeah, this is not the first property. This is
Second,
the second one. We have one more, but in Winchester, and I have some in Winchester too. This is only we have in Cumberland, Maryland.
this is
Okay, so out of curiosity, when did y'all actually get started? Like, because as we start to understand, like, who y'all are, but like, when did y'all really get started? Why did you want to get started in real estate investing out of curiosity? And oh, by the way, if you feel comfortable that you want to say it in Spanish, that's okay. And then Ariel, Marcela, you can kind of translate for us.
Uh, oh, I can try in English
It's
for
okay.
for save the time. For save the time. Okay, the main reason is you know um, you know working in real estate investor full time. I don't want continue in electricity job. And Maricela, she don't want to go for the dental assistant. That's the main reason for continuing grow up in real estate investment. Yeah.
Okay, so
This is
so
the
the time freedom, because of what I hear a lot of
time
people talk about
freedom.
that
Yeah,
time
yeah,
freedom,
that's
right?
it.
And so
Time
it's not the
freedom.
fact that they don't like to work. People want to do things, but they value their time a little bit more, and they see real estate is one of those avenues to allow that to happen. Is that kind of fair to say?
Right, right.
Awesome. Yeah, that's why a lot of us, we kind of look into it. But you decided to do something about it, right? You decided to join a community of real estate investors to learn and then to implement. So, what was your, as we say, what was your thoughts about joining the community? What made you say, you know what, this is the community I want to join?
Uh, well, we start with like everybody to look investment like a learning something like in YouTube, you know, like a YouTube university. That's what I say. But and one time we stuck, and then we need learn more, and we try to find more in like a YouTube university, but we don't find nothing. And then Avery started to looking, what I can start more, and he find Renatus.
Right, right. Well, it's very important the community because the community help for continuing see the correct property, correct numbers. Um, and it's very important you go uh, you go with the mentors because the mentors make sure what is the if you go with the correct way or not. That's it's very important the renal education and the community.
Yeah, so
And
and that's one of the things I think where I gravitated to is you learn there's only so much a book can tell you. There's only so much the YouTube will actually say because what happens is there's questions that we have, and we're looking for
Mhm.
somebody to help answer those questions, right? As we call it in real time, right? Not like, oh, I got to wait for the next episode and then they don't even talk about
Yeah.
what you're looking for, and they kind of leave you on a cliffhanger, right? So it's dealing with
Mhm.
people, working with people, making real connections as we kind of go forward, and that's why I like about it because I know people they do real estate for themselves, but when you really get with a group of people who's on the same journey, they don't mind helping people while they go through that journey. And that's kind of like what I saw was if I needed some help, I can reach back to somebody. And that's why I started and connected, I learned, and then implement. And what y'all going to show us today is how you implemented the strategy. And everybody's journey is different. And it's kind of neat how, even with your background, y'all both are working. It's because some people have this thing where oh, I don't work, I do this full time. And that kind of throws a lot of people off of starting, but you started. And again, I want to thank y'all for that. So the next question, as we have more people coming on, as they start to understand like who y'all are, where are you? In other words, like where do y'all stay? You don't have to like give address, but you found this property because if I remember looking at the flyer real quick, it's in Cumberland area. What made you choose that location?
This is your.
Okay.
¿Cómo encontraste la propiedad?
Okay. I see this property in Craigslist. Um, but the owner put the advice in Craigslist, and I talking with him the price, and I negotiate for 25,000 the property, and he got the realtor in the list for 50,000, but I negotiate with direct to the with the owner for 25 or whole building, when the owner need buy it, he accept my offer for 25, and the realtor say, hey, come on, the price is 50. Why you put in 25? The owner say, I need buy. I don't care, and this is the reason we need try go direct to the owner for the different way. In my case, the owner uh, try to buy too, together with the realtor. That's the reason we need try look different website, Craigslist, Facebook, everywhere we need check everything, because for that reason, you can try contact direct to, you know for no pay over price. All right.
Yeah, the thing is the pre-owner have some situation
Correct.
and he need sell quickly the property. But the realtor he focus another thing, and that's why we talk. Ariel talk with the owner and see what happened. That is the reason you need to learn a little bit more to talk with the people what you need, what I can help you to buy this building, or what is the strategy.
Correct. And this is the reason for the education. For the education, you learn uh, negotiate for different ways. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, and you're spot on. One, you buy it right, but you also learn how to have conversations with the owners, because as real estate investors, it's not just the real estate investors. As we learn how to solve problems. Just like you said, there was a problem that needed to be solved, and
Mhm.
there was two different views, and so y'all went straight to the owner because he posted it on a source, which was Craigslist, and then you had
Right.
a conversation. You had a conversation, and then you understood what was going on. But because what you learned, you says, okay, I can help this person, and this is where if we can meet, it's a win-win. The owner win, you win, and so that way allows you to be able to move forward. If that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And very important too. I did everything with test with the owner and the realtor back and forth with both. We For test. My English is not excellent, but with the test, you can translate it, and back and forth
Yes.
we translate, back and forth everything we translated. It's very good sample. It's very good sample for anybody see. My English is not good. Don't worry about it for the English. Use the translator and use the text. No talking, because if you're talking, nobody understand. May be clear, but if you use the translator, you can figure out exactly what's going on for both parts.
Yeah, I like that how you talking about that just that hurdle, right? So you didn't let um, the the confidence of speaking get in the way. You said if I learn how to do this, right,
Right.
then I can implement it. The translation is just another piece that you just have to do. But if you understand how to do it, that can translate through the translations to be able to communicate with the owner that says, let's do deal. And that's really encouraging. A lot of people put other hurdles, right? For other people may say it may be like they got like whatever situation may be, right? Health, kids, work. There's all kinds of life things that happen, but you just figured out if I learn, I can work the other pieces as we move forward. Matter of fact, speaking of working pieces, we got some slides here. We're going to actually walk through some slides to, I guess, what we call the before pictures or as is pictures. You're going to just kind of tell us what we see as we show there. And then from there, we're going to go to what we call live, and we kind of walk through the property. And as people start to put questions in, I'll catch the questions and we kind of go from there. Is that okay? All right. So I'm going to
Okay.
move out
Yep.
of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up your slides here. And let's see what the next one is. Let the system wake up. All right. There we go.
Okay. When we saw
I
the
go outside for
no,
show.
no,
No,
not yet, just wait.
Stay
Yeah,
here,
stay
Vicky, or
here
go
right now.
outside for.
No, just
Okay.
here.
All right.
He's excited. Don't worry. This picture is when we saw the property, and this is the emergency stair. Was the disaster is in the air? It's like a nothing.
Very dangerous.
Yes, because he's the pre-owner. He started to remodelation, but something happened and he stopped, and that's why he decided to sell the property. And was like this. You can move the picture. Yes, inside. That's why this is first floor. Um, New floor, everything.
So this is
And
how it looked when y'all purchased it?
yes,
Correct.
yes. And they live here like the windows, the old windows was here, have some material inside, but it's not show there. This is a new electricity. It's like a rebuild everything, like a inside.
Wow.
This is the third floor. This is a plumber.
So the plumber is new.
Yeah, everything is new. Windows that windows started like a new one. He like a installed some new, but the other is not was here.
Yeah,
Some door.
he started but not complete everything.
No, something happened, but it's not complete. Nothing.
Right. So life,
Yeah.
something happened, he was whatever case may be, but you was able to, first of all, let me just ask the people who's online right now.
Mhm.
Evidently, y'all saw something here. So I'm asking the people who's online, if you was to see this, would you tackle this project? I mean, would you see the beauty in it? Would you walk away? I'm just looking at the chat. If you would have bought it, put yes. If you would have walked away, say walk away. I'm just curious. Okay, we got some folks that they can see what y'all saw because there's some investors that said, "Ooh, that's too much. I'm gonna walk away."
Mhm.
And Javon saying, for the right price. And so y'all, Bobby's like, I don't know. And so y'all saw something, and we're going to see the results of it. But it's kind of neat to see how you learn, you solve, you help, and you have vision, kind of going forward. So this is really awesome. So he also he left the materials there also.
Yes, he lived like some material here, but not too much. But yeah, some like a windows, doors, some panel for the
Electrical panels.
yeah, electric panels. Had some material was here.
For the outside, he stayed the meter base, the meter base and everything outside is already there too.
Yeah, yeah. On this first floor,
This is the first floor. Yeah.
So because you said first floor, that means there's multiple levels. How many levels are we going to see today?
three lever.
3 levels. Yeah.
So one roof, 3 levels.
Mm-hmm.
No. 3 levels.
No, 3 apartments.
3 apartments.
Ah,
One apartment per each floor.
Yeah.
2 bedroom, 1 bath in each
Each-
floor.
each
Each floor.
Wow. Okay. All right. So now you really got people really interested. So
Yeah,
so
this
y'all actually,
This is
I'm
the
telling
first
right now,
floor.
y'all had a lot of vision. Y'all had a lot of vision.
yeah.
Seeing this, oh
So
my,
when I come in the first time I saw the building, like a, oh my gosh, like a, oh my God, are you sure?
Mm.
But when I start, okay, this is it, okay, we can do it.
that's awesome.
Okay, next
Yeah,
picture.
So we're still
Yeah,
on the
first
same floor.
floor.
Yep.
yeah. This is the
First floor is
first
two.
floor.
Yeah.
This picture is the room we have right now.
Yeah.
Wait a
We
minute.
invest
Hold on. So
right
wait,
now.
no. You don't have to.
No,
You
no,
got
no.
to
Okay,
hold
okay. No
on.
show, no show. Okay.
So you saying that room right there is the room that you're in right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you.
just the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We was just so ready to see these pictures. Oh my gosh. All right. So now we're going to the second floor, which is the second.
yeah. This is a common area, the stair, and
Yeah.
going to the second floor.
This is second floor. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a new,
Second floor too.
yeah, and that the other picture have the stair
yes.
was a leaking before, right?
Yeah,
Remember, have
there
a
was a leaking.
hole,
Yeah.
have a leaking. I don't know. Oh my God, disaster!
Disaster. Yeah.
And yes, like was like a monster when they come in here. Go, oh my
My
God.
God.
Yeah. All
Third
Yeah,
right.
floor.
So now we
it's
get to
just
the
the
third
floor.
floor. All right.
Okay. Yes. Just move everything, put electricity new, everything new, the windows, replace the door,
And
the
worse.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yes.
some people say they would do this if they was, more experienced. And I'm telling you right now, yeah, woo,
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
y'all had something on your hands.
Oh, yes.
But this is also
Yeah.
interesting, right? Because some people will say when they watch like, HGTV, not that I'm promoting them or anything, but it's like when they watch stuff like that on TV, it's like, oh, it's in and out in 30 minutes, right?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't see 30 minutes
Yeah.
here.
Background was a disaster,
This is the right picture is the bathroom.
Yes.
On third floor. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
in the third floor.
Yeah. We replace everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything is new. And let's see.
That is,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. New plumber, electricity. Yeah.
all right.
And
So,
this
yeah, so
was
that's the
look
house.
like when we bought the building.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what it looked like when you bought it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
now, before we transition, I think we had talked a little bit earlier. So these are three apartments. So I can see three levels as
Yes.
there. And so today we would like to see all three, but right now I think you said the third one, which is the top, is
Yes.
already rented. Is that
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
so? What is the strategy are y'all using for that top one?
Well, the top I put in a short term, like a Airbnb, and it's already well. We start like a show like a Airbnb because this area is like a mountain, have a trail to bicycle or a lot of stuff.
Lake too.
Lake, have a lot of stuff to the mountain in this area in Cumberland. And I decided to put one to see
The third floor.
the third floor like a Airbnb to see what around to the studio the people here. And then I'm putting like on make and quickly rent like a weekend, like a week or another weekend, like a 5 day. But the only thing I saw is a lot of travel work coming here and students because I have a college here close and have a
On
hospital.
the hospital. Yeah.
And all the 40% for the rent for the Airbnb was like a traveling or students.
Correct.
And I decided, okay. And I decided, why don't put, talk with Ariel, put the 3 units for the short term. And we decided to, let me just put the whole building, the 3 apartment in a short term. And right now, have the third floor have 2 students. They student in a college here, and they rent me for 10 months.
Yeah.
And we're working right now in the first and the second apartment to put the furniture and to rent on the short term.
On first floor too.
On first floor.
Wow. I'm just gonna tell you right now. So y'all dropped a lot of what we call nuggets, golden nuggets in just what you just said. One is you understood the area. So you did a market analysis. In that market analysis, you understood what the area needed. Because you talked about the
Mhm.
houses, the schools, the
Yes.
events. There's a lot of things that goes in there, and you says, okay, we're gonna do in our community, in our classes, we talk about short-term rentals. And we use
Mhm.
platform like Airbnb, VRBO, and book
Mhm.
all those. So you learn how to market for people who are looking for those things. So you took what we see here and you says, "All right, I'm gonna use that strategy." And we only talking about that third. So let's look at some of those pictures real quick because I know we got 2 other floors that we're gonna talk about, but that's really awesome how you took the strategy that you learned from, hey, we can do long term, hey, we can do mid term, we can do short term, long term, and oh, wait a minute, there's a college down the street. We can mix it in between, so it's kind of like a mid, short, and long term. But it's most of the time students go to school, they go back again another year and another year, and so you can. That's awesome, right? Matter of fact, we can just stop the property tour right there. I mean, that's just that strategy that you did and you understood, and we're just talking about that one level. So I'm gonna go to the like a next page. So tell me what we got here.
Oh, okay. This is the bathroom, the third floor. Remember the other picture, like a disaster?
Yes.
This is the bathroom, the third floor. The bathroom have a dry and washer. I include the dry washer. You can move the picture. Okay, this is the kitchen and the living room. This is apartment number 3, unit 3. This is another angle of
The living room.
the living room. Yes.
Wow. People are saying that this is nice and cozy.
Big difference, right?
It's a huge, it's a huge difference. Oh my gosh, it's
Very.
awesome.
It's very important key. Many people right here for coming to work for different reasons for the students, hospital,
Nurse, doctor.
nurse, doctor.
Mhm.
Do I don't know if you see the electricity tower for the Eloy
Mhm.
It's like a huge fan in the
the,
mountain.
in the
Yes.
mountain.
Mhm.
Right here in this area in Cumbria is a lot of towers for the electrical Eloy. Eloy? That's correct mention.
Yeah.
Generate the electricity,
Yes.
Mhm.
the big fans,
Yes.
Yeah.
many people's coming in this area for work
So
for
they're like
that.
the windmills, the
Mhm.
Right.
turbines
Yeah.
that they create.
And they all this person find already apartment for going in, go to work, and get out of here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Many people coming for this
Yeah.
area for that one. That's the reason we decide uh um put everything into the apartment.
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome.
And the main reason obviously is the price is more high,
Because they have everything.
you know.
Yeah, everybody's saying this is nice. I mean, a humongous transformation and just a vision.
Yeah.
And we can definitely tell that you actually you implemented what you learned. And
Mhm.
um, that is really awesome. Let me see what.
Thank you.
And
So
I
okay,
said,
so now I see that what you were saying, you have the bathroom and you have the washer and dryer because it's
yes, in the corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
It seems yeah.
Yeah.
that is awesome. So
That's one room with a bunker bed.
And so just remind us on this in this apartment, how many bedrooms and how many baths?
Two
Sure.
and one bath.
Yeah, we forgot one picture for the other rooms.
No, it's there.
Is there?
I think it's there.
No, that's the last one for this one.
That's a,
Yeah,
sorry.
we
I
forgot one
forgot to
picture.
send you the other
Yeah,
picture.
the
That's
other
okay.
room, the
It's
other room is a little more big. We
Yeah.
got a full bed right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I guess we're ready to go ahead and transition to seeing the rest of the house. And as people are saying, a big, so you can go ahead and get ready, Ariel, for the
Okay, just
walk
go.
around.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
outside, right?
Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
So as Ariel's get ready to go outside to
Yeah.
show us, so we're just looking, and I'm looking at the chat, and people are saying, a humongous transformation when it comes to this. Um, they say, big, very nice, absolutely stunning, a huge difference. So as we get ready to transition to go outside, what questions for folks who are online do you have? Um, so one question may say how long did it take you to? Let me. I see you area. Let me switch real quick. How long did it take y'all to? How long did it take y'all to actually get that one up and running? Well, y'all got outside real fast. Yeah. So were they able to stay on budget? Okay. How long did it take to finalize all the repairs? You may have to just turn up the volume because you turn down your volume.
sorry, Key. I don't know. Okay, right here.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, I got it.
Okay. Got it.
Here we go. I got
Oh,
it.
hey, just real quick, we had a couple of questions that came in. So one of the questions is how long did it take to finalize the repairs? And we're just going to talk about the third department.
Well,
The
to
time for the third one.
The third one.
to rehab everything or just the
No,
Yes,
third?
just the
just
third
for the
one.
third one.
How long? Is it like I mean like a month
For decoration
for
here.
decoration and everything?
We
Yes.
did it. We did it.
Like a month,
A month.
maybe
Okay.
like a month. Mm-hmm.
And were y'all able to stay on budget like for that? Because you had three apartments, did y'all stay on budget for the third one, or did y'all go over some?
Oh, well, we got the budget. Well, only the third floor for decoration
Yes, only
is
third.
around four thousand.
4,000.
Uh,
Yeah.
maybe five. No more
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
We include everything. You know.
Okay.
All the furniture.
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything.
And then what about the construction piece as in putting it together?
Well, the construction. Well, we brought this building before pandemic.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
And then was like a year, like a stop everything because everybody's
Yeah,
inside
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
body. And then was like a little bit long to because the pandemic is not what because we
Correct.
don't find. And then everything like the fabric create the stair was like don't have people to work. It's like a very slow
Very slow.
It
to
was a
find
process
people.
because you had
The
three
process
different levels and
was
yeah.
yes,
But that no, but
yes, was long.
awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
so you can show what you
For
tell us
rehab,
what you have.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you can go ahead and show us the building and
Okay.
then we go from the outside to inside.
Okay. Let me just change this here. Okay. Okay. Let me just show you the street first. This is the street here. Behind this is the Amtrak station. You can take a train. Oh, no, I forgot to see this. This is the building right now. Just forgot to pick up the trash today. Let me just show you the side, the panel, everything. Yeah. This area tell the pre-owner was fixed. Let me just go to the, you remember the stair was like in the air? That's the new stair right now.
Yes.
Yes. And have a baseboard baseboard here before, and right had like a central unit.
Mm-hmm.
This is for first floor.
Yeah.
This central unit.
Yes. Stair here. Let me just go. Sorry, I would go up to the third floor, but just outside. You see, just going. The third floor have a two enter, one inside, and they can use this outside. You go up. So I can hear the train. Oh, the guys is here. Okay, this is the third floor. Have this enter.
These two machines is for the one for the second floor and the other one for the third floor. This is the central unit heat pump system.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this is the view we have. The third floor is the downtown there. The mountain have a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, for the electricity,
Is all this have this?
I don't know. It's
No.
you can see. No, it's so far.
Okay. I don't know if you can hear the train.
Oh, another thing. Sorry about that. You see the room, the roof.
Yes.
For the second floor is already new. The third floor is already new too.
Yeah.
The roof.
We replace everything.
We replace everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go inside. Sorry. Like exercise today.
So did y'all, so one of the questions came in, did y'all consider a mini split or just because for the air condition? Did y'all think about mini
No, this is heat pump system with ducts. No mini split.
Okay, because you had the room for it to put a central area.
Yes.
Yeah, we can show you when we coming in. I show you everything inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just, you can open
Yeah, I
door.
can.
Thanks. Okay. Now go first, second floor first, and then come in the second. Okay, this is a common area. Sorry, my dog is here. This is the door for the first, there,
Yes.
first unit. We go to the other one. Okay. This is the,
Right to the.
we go to the first room. This is the first room for the second unit. I have the bed here. I need, we work in that.
Yeah, we're working for prepare for Airbnb.
Yes, that's why you can see some stuff here. Closet is big. Four. Okay. Neighbor. Okay. I will show you the
See the
unit
heat
here.
pump system
Yes.
with ducts. The ducts. So come on, it's not split. No, it's not mini split. Central units. Each floor. Okay.
Yeah. Bathroom. Bathroom here.
Awesome.
Have a washer here. Okay. Kitchen is small. It's not too big because the apartment is not too big. Let me just show you here, living room. And we go to the second room. Have a bed here. uh, closet here. Have some stuff here. And the windows. And if you can see, yeah.
Yeah, but people are saying this is gorgeous. They like the floors. Um, just totally different transformation from what we had saw from when y'all first purchased it.
Mhm. Mhm. The other stage, I got third floor, but let me
Yes.
just show you just the third. The inside is a common area, and the door is the third floor there. This is
Awesome.
a primary range right now. Let me just go to the. Sorry for my furious dog. Yep. Mhm. Okay. Go to the first unit. Have some stuff here because we sleep here.
No problem.
But yeah, we work on here. This is the first room. We have the bed, but I need to put more decoration.
So when there's a question that came in that says before you purchase or when y'all purchased the property, did
Yes.
you estimate like you get your estimation off the square footage per of the property, or did you do like line by line? Like what helped you to put together a budget for the 3 apartments?
Uh,
Sorry, what is the question? Sorry about that.
you want the question one more time?
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. What helped you put together the budget? Like, did you do a square foot, or did you actually, do a line by line for the 3 apartment? Because when when we saw the picture of the property,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, wow, because that could be overwhelming to some folks. So they're just trying to get an estimate.
Mm-hmm.
What was your process?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's different
For the
streams.
for the how much is the for unit?
Yeah, like
Well,
how did you kind of do your
I got a
math?
number right here for all of them. I'll mention right now. We complete
yeah, this is the other. You go turn on the light, please. This is the bathroom, and you put some stuff there.
first floor.
This is
Yeah.
the first floor. Uh, Dryer, washer, and you put the blind here. Kitchen. This is the living room. And this is the other room.
Okay.
This is the room I show you. This is the room we have. Is this?
You see the window right now? I need instant the blind.
Yeah.
That's the reason you see that paper on Windows.
Yes.
Okay, Keith.
Yes.
I use the Maricela phone. Let me living right now for my phone for no echo.
Okay.
Give me one moment.
So you can turn your camera around, Marcella, so we can see you. And then let me get you up and running. All right. So as we're doing a transition real quick, let me know when y'all are up, Marcella.
Okay. For the question for the numbers, Keith.
Yes.
Okay. This is the big question.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody wants to know, like, oh my gosh, like how much, and like you don't, yeah, it's all about the numbers. But before we get into the numbers, because I know that's what everybody really wants to get into, let's just pause for a second, right? Because I don't want to just like talk about numbers and then people don't understand. Y'all don't live there. You stay there and work on your property. You have your, people work on it. So you have a strategy. You say you got three properties, you rent it out, you have one already rented out, you stay in one as you kind of work on the others. So you had a long-term strategy. So you built a plan as you learned and you built a plan. And then at the same time, you stay encouraged because you said you purchased it um, pre-pandemic, right? And so you stayed engaged not only with yourselves but the community in the process, and we start to see the work that's actually being done, if that makes sense. And so again, we just want to say thank you to go through that process because sometimes people put a dollar with an estimated time and they don't understand the time and the encouragements and the motivation and the mindset that you have to have to continue to be. And that's why we like this community. That's why we like the education because there's been people who would get into real estate and then they just like get stuck, right? And what
Mhm.
we learn is how not to get stuck. And I'm seeing that progress that y'all actually have gone through. And so again, I want to talk, make sure we hit those points. And then there's some folks today who really want to learn how to do this before you get into the numbers. And I just say, reach out to the person who invited you to this meeting and just really ask them, okay, I see what they did. I understand. How do I get myself going? So just reach out to that person, just ask those questions, and they'll take care of you. And because we like this community of investors. So, all right, I know you're ready to go ahead and share some numbers, and we kind of just walk through those.
Right. Remember, everybody, this is for long term. For long term, it's buy and hold. It's not buy fix and flips. It's buy and hold. Okay, right now for this one, we in total include the sale 170, right? 170,000, and the city give me give me 25 for the grant, and the this 170 we need rest the 25 divided two. Okay, I put 25 and the city give me 25 too. You know, if you rest these two, the real investment for rehab only 120,000. This is the real money for rehab. If you include 25 for the sale, it's 25 more. All right. Uh, the real price right now include the sale, so include for the property is 145. This is the total. Remember, I got 25 for the grant for the city. If you thinking the property the for the with the grant, the property is free. If you wanna think about this side, okay. And if you we rehab the property, the appraisal is 275. This is the appraiser, and they give me 75% for this appraiser is 206 250. Okay, this is the 75%. You can calculate. Um, um, Key can repeat the numbers. Key, writing for just in case. For
No,
him,
no, no,
for
no. I
him,
got you. So
for him.
I got you because what happened is so let me help you out because you don't have to get all into the detail, but what this is what I glean from what you're saying. So you learn how to one find property, you learn how to have a conversation with owners, you learn how to um, run your numbers, you learn about the market research, you put all of that together, but then you kind of slid something in there and says, hey, the city was also providing grants. Why? Because the city says, hey, we need help, investors, to help boost the economy, to help revitalize the area. And they look for folks
Correct.
like y'all. So they says, hey, let's partner in a sense, right? Help us help you, and we help each other to be able to put this together. And so you found that. And so the city says, okay, you follow the rules, here's the money. And when you kind of look at it, just straight numbers, like you just said, it's almost like you got a house for free
Correct.
because
Correct.
just
You just
how the
we
numbers
pay for
came out.
the investing. That's it.
Right. They pay for the property. We pay for the
For the
Right.
rehab.
And not only did
Correct.
you also buy it, you also ran your numbers where you came up with a number like 148 and all that, but the appraisal price is higher. So in between what you spent and everything you put into it, you have equity in the property. And
Correct.
you
Correct.
still are renting, and then you have your rent money that's going to go on top of that. So you have equity, you have partnership or collaboration, I should say, with the city. It's a win-win-win. But it all started with y'all taking the first step that says, you know what, I want to do this thing called real estate investing. I want to connect with people who's learning so I can plug in because this is not a short thing, like you said, long strategy. And that's really awesome how y'all put that together. And yeah,
Correct.
that is awesome.
Yeah. If right now we refinance for 206 minus 145, we gain 61,000 after everything. You know?
But this number is like a year ago.
So, yeah,
But
year
right
ago.
now,
Maybe
more.
right now,
It's
everything
a
changes. If we decide, for example, right, if we decide sell the property, uh, the appraisal is 275 and the loan 206, we can gain if the seller 68,000 too. You know, it's another option if we decide buy the
Sell
property,
that.
sell the property. But we know we don't wanna buy. We wanna hold because the rent in this area for travelers is very good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
That
that
that's
is awesome. Go ahead.
that's it.
Thank you.
Sorry, it's very important to if you look some house and need rehab, example in another county, it's important you go to the county and ask if they have a grant or how can apply for the grant, look everything,
Yeah.
because
If they got any help for investors,
yeah,
Yeah, it's very important. Any city,
any
any
city have a
state on
yeah,
United States.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is
But
awesome.
another thing is that you mentioned something. It's very important the mentality. You need make sure what do you want and focus on this one. Okay, this because this project is not easy. You look the picture, it's not easy. You know, I did a couple works. I not put the contract for everything. You know, I complete the electricity, some plumber, and working in the HVAC too. You know, I got I got couple knowledge in this one. I save the money in that one. You know, remember right now the contractors and everything is too expensive. Everything, especially the material. You need to try use your habit or try use your ability, your
Hmm.
knowledge. Yeah,
Hmm.
you need to try use your knowledge for save the money. All right.
Well, I can tell you right now, I swing a hammer, I drop it and hurt myself. So I don't do any of that. So I learned how to negotiate. I understand how to put deals together. So what you're saying is, which I really like, use the skill sets that you have, and then you learn how to use the others so that way you can come together as a complete. package, which is what y'all did there, and as y'all both kind of get. So we're getting close towards our time, and it's like there's so much we just want to just pull from y'all because of the fact that y'all went through the different strategies and you still continue to move. Because here's the other thing. I know you said, there's equity now, and but the other piece you always want to add also is if it's already cash flowing, you actually have more in there because you have cash flow. So when all three apartments are actually rented out and it's making money and you decide you want to sell, it's not just the price of the property, it's also the price of the business. So you actually have more
Mm-hmm.
than what you actually think. And that is really awesome, especially because now you're keeping it and you're going to have it, fully rent. You understand the market. You understand when people come into town too. So we can just keep going and going, going. I'm just so excited. I'm just so this is really awesome. I'm just looking at this one question that came in. And do you have to stay in a property for a certain amount of time if you use the city grant? And if I'm not mistaken, I think the answer is no on that one. The city was looking for people to help participate to build and
Yes.
revitalize the area. So that's really awesome. So, hey, what we normally do is as we get towards the end, again, there's folks on here today who's on the fence to think about real estate investing. Some of them have their what we call limited beliefs that kind of keeps them from actually moving forward. And so I want to just turn it over to y'all and however way you want to, who wants to talk and however you want to do it. If you don't mind, give us some words of encouragement, like to move forward in this thing called real estate investing, because they're here and they want to be able to move forward. What would you say to that person?
Knowledge.
Well,
That's the main.
well, the okay. If you have the knowledge, it's perfect. But if you don't take action, the knowledge, what happened with the knowledge?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's there, it's still there here.
Yeah.
But I know sometimes you feel scared, like oh my God, I can't do it. No, it's like oh my God, stress. But if you don't start to do something, you don't know if you can or no.
Right.
You need to do it because no, the office no. In the beginning, I don't want to invest in nothing. It's another story. But the only thing, the knowledge is very important, but you need to take action.
Right.
If you don't take action, you don't know if you can do it or you can you need to make mistake to grow up to the next step. Okay,
Yeah.
because if you freezing don't make nothing, you don't know.
Right. Right.
That's what I
And the community, definitely the community. You
help a
need
lot.
you need the mentors. The mentor is right there on top. Okay, but you go back to your mentor. Don't see anybody do nothing. Because many people talking, but don't do nothing. You know, see your mentor. Your mentor got the experience, got everything, and take a knowledge and go back to them. You know.
Yep.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I want to say, first of all, thank you, thank you, thank you for just allowing us a glimpse into your world and just to be able to see what y'all did, what y'all going through, and just the different, I want to say, vision. And so I always like to say that your vision has to be bigger than your mood swing. And y'all have big vision. And you didn't let the day to day of just life slow you down or kind of hamper you. And just to see the where y'all actually sitting in the pictures that y'all showed earlier, it's like right? And so congratulations on that. And thank you again for sharing and allowing us a glimpse. And Scott Buckles, I just want to say thank you for putting this together. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have real estate investors come together, share, collaborate, just to show that this can happen in today's time. And we're seeing it, and a lot of people are saying thank you for your words, thank you for your wisdoms. Congratulations on what you're doing. A lot of people are saying just thank you, and I'm really appreciative to see and to watch y'all grow, because I remember, how it is really awesome to say take action. And that's what we want to tell everybody today. Take action, learn, connect, build those strong relationships so you can go back, and when you have those conversations, you have those phone calls, it could be at nighttime, but because they know you, they pick up the phone and says, "Hey, what do you need? What you got? Hey, let's talk through it and let's break bread." So again, thank you, Scott Buckles. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad that you came. Thank you for putting in the chat, participate, and we'll see you next Saturday. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Bye.